Everyone's got their little drug of choice. Like, people say that. Some people say, oh, everyone's got their drug of choice. I don't. I don't. I don't need a fucking stimulant, or I don't need something to like change the way I feel, because I'm not some fucking cretin who needs to be like stimulated by something else. And yeah, sure, okay, sweet. There's a bit of sugar, there's caffeine, sweet. Okay, that's it. I mean, yeah, caffeine's a drug. I guess maybe caffeine might be mine. I have coffee, ooh. But fuck me, like alcohol, smoking, what's the other... Everyone's got some kind of vice these days, bro. It's just embarrassing. Alcohol, there's a paper of 1,200 young Danish men. A couple of beers a week showed a small but significant decrease in their sperm. And the more that someone drinks, the worse their sperm, testosterone, and just health in general is. That seems like common sense, right? But it made me... So 40 units is what they've said. 40 units of alcohol, which I believe would be around 10 to 15 beers in the entire week, which is... It's quite a lot. But I want you to think right now, like, how much are some young people having in a party? Because it might be more than that. I think America still has quite a big drinking culture, but it's more, from what I know about like American movies, or I don't know if this is how it is there, but I'm pretty sure like Americans and people around the world don't drink that much compared to the UK. From what we saw in movies here is like the Americans will have like a frat party or something, and a guy will come in like, oh yeah, let's get wild tonight, and he's got like a 6-pack, and there's like 10 guys there like, oh yeah, whoa, we're getting drunk, bro, like yeah, like they're sharing out beers. In the UK, we don't do that, bro. In the UK, we drink straight vodka before we get ready to go out and drink. What I'm about to tell you might seem like I'm exaggerating for people who aren't in the UK, but anyone in the UK can confirm what I'm saying is not even that crazy. Me and my friend, it was very, very often, I'm talking literally 2 to 3 times a week, me and him would go out. We lived together as well, right? It was standard. This wasn't like a special thing. Me and him are going to go out. This was actually kind of fun. And what we'd do is we'd just message each other, W ? And that would mean, do you want to hop on Fortnite, pre-drink, drop some kids, and then also go out and like get girls afterwards. And so he'd reply, he'd send me W ? I'd reply W, and out of nowhere he'd walk in. He's got like bags and stuff. Okay, sweet. There's a bottle of vodka, a 1 liter bottle. 1 liter. We would finish that between us, about half a liter of vodka each, before we would go out and drink. Once we'd go out, we'd get, honestly, at least 5 drinks, but more like 10. And we did that at least twice a week for over 3 years, 4 years. So it might be not far from like 3/4 of a liter of vodka that I was having twice a week, which someone nerd can say, oh well, actually you'd die if you had that much. Bro, if you think, oh, you'd die if you had that much, you've never met British university students, because that's actually absolutely normal. Not to mention the fact that we all really like the smell of our keys. We're well and truly disgusting, degenerate. Now that I've experienced this, you know, if you're watching this and you've never really like experienced that stuff, the party vibe and smoking and taking drugs, and you know, you've been thinking, are you missing out at all? Having experienced like a lot of it now, I'd certainly say you could go and experience go to a party, like, you know, go maybe to a night out if you want to, but don't revolve your life around it. You see, for a lot of people, and myself included when I was in university, our lives revolved around just taking substances. Our relationship revolved around taking substances. And you think that these guys are awesome, you know, they're my best friends and we're going to go out with my friends. And girls always say this, like, yeah, but I just want to go out and dance with my friends. It's like, they're not your friends. No one in that environment will believe me just yet, because they seem like friends. You're going out, like, this is if I had to describe it to you, right? When you go out with your like drinking friends and your buddies, you're literally putting your arms around each other, you're laughing, you're bursting out laughing till you've got tears on your face, you've got like inside jokes, you get there and you actually feel confident enough to like dance in front of people. You're feeling good. There's another person there that you saw last week and they ask for a picture with you, you take a picture. There's a girl that you saw last time and you go and speak to her again, you're flirting a little bit. Then there's another girl there, then another girl there, and you go up to her and you end up like dancing with her and she starts like twerking on you and everyone's like, you're all your friends are watching, they're recording you and stuff, and it's really, really fun. And then you realize that all these people are brain dead, that all these people are actually stupid, like low intelligence. You realize that these people don't actually care about you. They would not come to save you, to help you. It seems like they would. When you've got these people around you and they're hugging you, saying, oh, I love you so much. Oh, yeah, you know, New Year, boys. Oh, let's smash. Oh, like all this shit. They're saying this. The girls are there. Like, oh, I love you, girls. Like all this shit. It seems like you're all friends. I'm telling you, if there's anyone who's watching this thinking, oh, but we are friends. Here's an experiment. Take the substance away. Take the substance away. So if you're watching this and you've been feeling like you're missing out, and you know, you see pictures of people who have been going out to parties together and they look like they've got the social life that you've wanted, trust me when I say, my message to them is take the substance away and see what happens. Tell those people, you know, if you think you're part of this big group and yeah, we all love each other, they're all my good friends, tell them you're not going out anymore and see how quickly you stop just seeing them in general. Tell them you're not going to drink anymore and see how fast they will pressure you to drink. Very quick plug. Let me just plug something, right? If you're interested in that business model where I'm on self-improvement full time, I just improve my life, learn what really works, and then teach you what works. This exact business model is what I teach inside of Adonis School. It's the top link in the description. Sorry for the plug. Tell them you're not going to take drugs anymore and see how weird they'll look at you. See how quickly they'll start doing things by themselves, like more drugs, more partying without you. It was never real friendship. It was addiction. Men like us who are on self-improvement, we don't fit in that environment because we're actually going somewhere. And this is coming from someone who was deeply in that environment, so I know what it's like. And the thing is, just in general, when you look around the world, let's say 99% of people aren't doing shit. Let's be honest, right? Now, what do you think that percentage is of the people who are there drunk in the club right now? 99.99. Like, there's one guy who's actually onto something productive. Like, he's actually gonna, like, you know, become successful in the party or the club. And it's you. You're the only one in there. You're the best of the fucking room. It's like, why would you want to be in the room where everyone else is just beneath you? And it's like these degen environments as well. Just dirty, sloppy, just unhygienic environments. Like, so I like First Man's vibe with this, where he said you get to a point where you're just too old for this shit and it's just fucking cringe to imagine like the clubs that we went to, which have got sticky floors, it's like £1 drinks, it's questionable alcohol in there, there's like sloppy guys bumping into you and then they're looking at you weird, and every like 3 months you have to fucking drop like someone, or you have to like push people away and one of your friends gets into a fight. If you still want to drink and stuff, just go somewhere a little bit more sophisticated and maybe have a little bit less alcohol than getting full-on steamy, sloppy drunk. Because in this study, 40 units of alcohol had a 33% decrease in your sperm count. 40 units. So from what I know, 40 units is about what someone, maybe on average, on a night out in the UK would have. I'm talking 10, 15 drinks of like some kind of cider or beer or like a whole bunch of vodka. 33% decrease in sperm count, and Huberman has said that whatever decreases your sperm probably will decrease your testosterone as well. And we know that it's alcohol, it decreases your alcohol makes 100% of your life, like all your health, just worse. And there's the dumbasses who say, oh, but red wine's actually healthy for you, bro. Just shut up. Fucking hell. People love to cope, don't they? It's the same with video games. Like, oh, but 1 hour at the end of the day to just rest, bro. Oh, but just one joint at the end of the day just because it helps me relax and be creative. Everyone loves to believe that their bad habit is actually productive. Everyone loves it. And guess what? You're the same. Because there's a bad habit that you love to do that you still cope and say that it's a good thing. What's mine? What is a bad habit that I cope and say like, oh, it's actually kind of good for me, you know? Probably like treats, man, honestly. Sugar every now and then. It's not often, it's not in my normal day, but it's like, okay, my girl will bake for me. She'll bake me cakes and croissants, and it tastes fucking delicious. And so usually I'm like, oh, but you know, it's just one treat at the end of the hard week. Like, it helps me relax, bro. Like, yeah, maybe that's my cope, bro. Everyone's got one, and maybe mine is just almond croissant.